Welcome back to Big Brother Primetime, to another live eviction vote. Just an eviction vote, not a HOH competition. So, just to recap the week so far, Melissa won HOH despite being in a hurricane path. Nominated James and Topher for eviction. And then James won the power of veto, took himself off the block. And in replacement, Melissa named Brandon Haycock. Who's going to go home? We're about to find out. Let's bring our folks in. Hello, hello.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm just in San Francisco.
How is San Francisco? I need a concierge. I'm visiting there, so I'm gonna ask the concierge for a couple of recommendations.
Yeah, there's been some great recommendations for San Fran. Thank you.
Yeah.
But never go to Texas if you want to get brunch.
All right, AJ, I am going to start with you today. If you could describe today in one word.
Chaotic.
How so?
How so? I just think that it is always chaotic when you're getting video chats to the main chat suggesting that there could be a battle back. And then there's one person from one side will be pushing hard for someone else. And then it'll be chaotic because nobody will set down what they're actually wanting to do and actually say where the vote's going, which makes it a chaotic thing at the end of the day. But
Okay. So you referenced this video. Who saw that video? Marcy, can you maybe walk me through what you saw? I didn't see it, so.
You're a fucking liar, Brendan.
I got my popcorn too tonight.
Are you live?
We're live.
Oh, okay. I didn't get the little notification. But it was a video of Christopher saying that we will see some familiar faces, or they'll be joining us, and we could be in for a treat, or maybe a trick because it's Halloween season.
So maybe, Brandon Hertz, has that impacted the discussions today? Sounds like it has.
I feel like people were very, let's say, forward in their thoughts and coming to terms with the idea that there's a battle back, which everyone is ecstatic for, I will say.
Okay. Jeffy, what are you basing your vote tonight on?
I'm voting based on what I said I was gonna vote. I'm sticking to what I said I was gonna do.
Okay. You've said that a lot, I feel like.
I stick with what I do. I say I'm gonna do, and then I do it.
Okay. So, Melissa, going into this week, also glad you are safe. First of all, that's always most important. Did this round go the way you thought it would go as HOH?
No, not really. But at the same time, I didn't have too much time to think about it either. But yeah, I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm just the HOH.
It's true. You do not vote tonight.
Exactly.
All right. Well, Hyrie, we're getting close to, I think we're at this is final 12, so there'll be 11 of you left. Have you been thinking about kind of the next stage of this game?
What's the next stage of this game?
I mean, you make jury, and then, things happen at that point.
There were discussions of where jury could possibly be at 11, at 9. That really depends what happens after this round. But people are thinking about what's next for them, especially after today's conversations. And then I didn't see the video, so I had to rely on the house to tell me what the video was. So that also is a consideration that people have been pitching
Okay.
about where to vote tonight. But yeah,
Mm,
that's where my head's at.
yeah. Taylor, you've been on the block before. You're not on the block tonight. How does being on the block inform maybe your perspective of this game?
All right, can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Okay. What was the question again? I barely.
Yeah. So as someone who's been on the block before, how does that, someone in this game attempted to target you, whether you're a primary target, pawn, whatever. We've heard the thing about pawns go home. So how does that shape how you're viewing the state of this house?
Um, that is a very layered question. Um, well, really, I mean, for me, it's kind of irrelevant. You just have to take every one vote at a time. Sometimes people will target someone one round, and then the next rounds they will change their mind, and it can always go back and forth from that. And you always just have, well, yes, you want to make sure to plan ahead as much as you can. You need to remember that planning is only good if you're still here. So you just have to really just take it one step at a time, is what it boils down to.
Nicole, after tonight, when you think about the next round, how important is the next HOH for you?
I guess it all depends on what happens tonight.
Okay.
I have to see what happens.
Okay.
You guys that are whispering, it's not illegal, but it might be read out.
Actually, I think in Big Brother it is.
Just so you know. Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's Survivor. We're Big Brother now.
Oh, okay.
So please stop messaging. Otherwise, we'll just read it out. My last question is for Diane, and then I'll allow the nominees to give their speeches. Diane, what are you expecting is going to happen tonight?
I'm expecting that Hofer will be safe.
Diane just calls it flat out.
I'm being honest.
And Topher does not seem to have liked that, but I'll allow him to explain that in his speech if he wants to. So at this point, if everyone can turn their cameras off except for Brandon Haycock and Topher. Oh, that includes you, Diane, unless you want to be on the block. Thank you. All right. Each of you got, the floor is going to be yours to plead your case to the house guest. And we're going to start with Brandon.
Hello. This is your replacement nominee. I just want to say that this game has been a wonderful experience for everybody here. I'm ready to. This is the most I've spoken to in this game. I feel like I have the opportunity to benefit you moving forward, and hopefully you see fit that I can be an asset to your game. Also, play with your head and not with your heart tonight, whereas I am a free agent and will work with whoever wants to work with me. Thank you. I hope you make the right decision, and hashtag Big Brother for life.
All right, he's got the merch. Topher, floor is yours.
Hello. And yeah, I love you all, and I'm so happy that I've gotten to at least play this long if I go. But I know I can be viewed as somewhat of a threat, like if you're looking at past games and stuff. But if you're looking at this game, I haven't done all that hot. I haven't done all that well. I haven't won a competition. I've been nominating half of the nominations. And I think if I get nominated again, I think my luck's gonna run out. And if I'm still here, I'm gonna take a seat from you. And I think that if I stay in the house, I'm gonna continue as a target. And if you're sitting on the block next to me next round, you'll probably be safe and I'll go. Yeah, and I feel like I've had a lot of genuine conversations with people, and I've just there's a lot of real stuff going on that I'd like to continue. I'm really nervous. I'm nervous. Diane thinks I'm safe, but I'm not gonna feel safe until all. So that's it. I'm ready to get it over with. Thank you.
No shout out to your dogs at the crib?
I'm dead.
Your dog's in the crib. That's the callback ever.
You know.
I'm dead.
All right. At this point, we will go into a vote. I'm going to start putting you all in the waiting room. As I'm doing that, I'm just going to explain our HOH Melissa will not vote unless there is a tie for some reason. Also, not the two nominees, Brandon and Topher, will also not vote. Everyone else will vote. Most amount of people will go home, and that will be it. So we'll be back with the votes. All right, I have the votes. We'll let our players get back in. All right, I will announce the results. Once I do that, the evicted house guests will gather their belongings and then leave the Big Brother house, but they can say their goodbyes as they do so. If they would like to stay for our exit interview, we would love to talk to you. By a vote of 7-2, Topher, you are safe. Brandon, you are evicted from the Big Brother household. Brandon, any last words?
Well, you guys played with your heart, not your head, so I wish you the best of luck. I will be coming back for that battle back.
All right. Brandon, we loved having you. Brought you back for that second chance. Love to talk to you a little more about in the exit.
Yeah, we can have a conversation. That's okay.
Sweet.
I'm available.
All right. Everyone else, it is time for y'all to leave. I don't know why everyone thought this was the battle back, but I will say, there was a video that was posted by Christopher saying some familiar faces will be coming into the Big Brother household. And they will be. Not people you voted out, though, but some of our fellow alums will be making stops throughout the weekend. What they will have to say is going to be up to you. Some have been watching the season close. Some probably haven't watched a damn thing. But they all have some fun stuff for you planned. So, see you all later. And thank you all, people joining us on YouTube. We will be back on Sunday. We'll explain a little more about what we just mentioned as far as house former alumni coming back into the Big Brother house and have a live HOH competition. In the meantime, please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see